Hey, what's up? This is Joe Lewis from the Family Guys channel, where we encourage more fathers to play an active role in parenting. In today's video blog, I want to discuss an argument that is very common between younger parents. And now, this argument, it escalates, so it starts low, and then through time, it builds, it builds, it builds, it builds, and then someone, either the mother or father, blows up, explodes, and gets pissed off, irritated, and there you have it. It turns into something far greater, and it's something that you basically want to nip in the butt. So I'm gonna give you the problem and the solution. The problem is this: most fathers don't understand that parenting is a full-time job. So if a mother actually works either part-time or full-time and then has to come home and deal with the home issues and the parenting issues by herself, is going to lead to a lot of stress. Now, let me give you an example of how it'll lead to a lot of stress. Let's just say the mother is a stay-at-home mother and she's a full-time mother. Now, the father is the breadwinner. He's going out and he's making all the money. When he comes home, he's going to feel like he should sit down, have food ready for him, the house should be clean, and he doesn't have to deal with his kids unless he wants to. He needs an hour or two basically to wind down before he gets home. Now, on the other hand, the mother, she's been with the child for the 8 hours or more, depending on how long you work. And in her mind, she's thinking, now that you're home, you can take her off my hands because I need a break, basically. But for whatever reason, neither one of them can communicate to each other in a way to where one person will say, okay, here, or the other person will say, it's your turn, basically. So it causes an argument because 90% of the time, most dads are thinking, you ain't doing nothing. So why do I need to come home after being tired all day and take the baby off of your hands? You've been at home the whole time sitting on your butt. That's how it starts, basically, because in the mother's mind, she's thinking, this shit is harder than what you think it is. I'm gonna have to change this girl's diaper, feed bottles. She's crying all the time. She's sick. I can't go anywhere. I can't do nothing. It's cold outside. I'm trying to get back into shape, and because you're going out making this money, I got to deal with this type of stuff. I mean, come on. So that's where it basically starts. Now, it's a big problem because it's very common in most United States homes, especially parents under the age of 40. So to keep this video short, let me give you the solution. My solution here is very simple. Most fathers need to understand that taking care of kids is not easy. It's very hard, actually. And you need to basically give the respect to this mother, whether it's your spouse or whether it's your baby's mom, and you're just taking your kid off of her hands every now and then. You need to understand is that what you need to understand is that if she's working, it's worse because basically she has two jobs. So she's actually doing more than you if you are only working one job. If she's working part-time, it's a job and a half. Parenting is a full-time job. It was not meant for one person to handle this by themselves. So this is why we encourage more fathers to play an active role when it comes to parenting. And you won't understand that until you're put in that position like I was. Now that I understand that, I want to tell you about it. So just understand that although I feel you as a dad, when you come home, you want to sit down and you want to rest, so does she. And now that you have kids, there's really no such thing in resting. Kids under the age of 6 years old, they don't understand logics and reasoning. You can't walk into your house and say, go in your room, give me an hour, and after that hour, I'll come in there and play with you. It don't work like that. They want to play right now. They want you right now as soon as you come in the door. So when you come in the door, that's what you need to expect. So before you even come in the door as a father, you might want to try to get you a 10 or 15-minute nap in the car before you walk in. Now the mother basically, she still might be a little pissed off when you come in, but at least you got a little bit of rest before you walk in the door. Now, one other thing I want to say before I end this video is most men don't want to come home to the same thing every day, especially if they have to deal with that negativity at work. But most men are the cause of the negative that goes on in their own household. So what do you do about that? I'll tell you in part two of this video blog. This is Two Family Success. Enjoy. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and take care. Joe Lewis signing off.